Hello and welcome to Motivational Moments with Donna Hilfiger. I am Donna Hilfiger, and if you're joining me as I'm first filming this on Fox 5, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And if you're listening to this on a replay on social media somewhere after it's already aired, I want to take the time to tell you that the reason I'm choosing this particular topic during this time is because during the holidays, and especially around the Christmas holidays and Hanukkah, and everybody's open to more, they're more into their hearts and their feeling. When we get in our head, we're into what we've been taught. But when we get into our heart, we're into what feels like truth. And when people speak truth, you know, some people go, gosh, that doesn't sound right to me, but it really feels like it's right. And I've had a lot of people, since I've shared my story of losing our son back in 1996, they've reached out to me and they said, do you have any coincidences or dreams or things like that? And I'm here to tell you, yes, I had them long before our son passed away. I had them when I was a kid, but I was shut down because I was told, oh, no, you don't talk about things like that, because they thought I was a little kid making these things up. And I shut that down. And I think we all have this ability. I mean, look at some of the most famous inventors out there, that they had these brilliant ideas while they were sleeping, things that came to them in their dreams. I've had relatives come to me in my sleep and tell me specific things to go repeat to specific people that I've done, and it's blown them away. Because there's absolutely no way whatsoever that I could have known this. I had a dear friend of mine that I knew she was going to die, and I drove 2 hours to her that day, and I was holding her hand and talking her over to the other side. And when I talk about the other side, is back when I was in nursing school eons ago, I did a paper on life after death. And back then it was like Elizabeth Kubler-Ross and Raymond Moody. I think they were the cutting edge people who were studying this, and now everybody's studying it, and everybody's that's had these near-death experiences all have these same things. So that's all I knew. So I'm, go to the light, go look for your family. And I'm talking to her. And when she died, she had this most beautiful smile and this peaceful look on her face. And I remember thinking that it was like her crossing over to the other side. And it was a beautiful moment. Well, not long after that, she came to me in a dream, and she's telling me all these things to go and tell her son. And it was like a visit. It wasn't like a dream. We have these dreams and we go, oh, that's weird. This was a visit. She was really there. It was so important that I had to get up and write these things down. So I wrote them all down, and I called her son the next day, and I said, I had a dream about your mom last night. And he's, I could feel him rolling his eyes through the phone, because he's always thought I was weird. He's always thought I was out there. He was like, oh, really? What did she have to say? And I start telling him. He said, Donna, there's no way you could have known this. There's no way. I just went to see an attorney. The attorney told me the exact same thing that you're telling me. I told him verbatim what she told me to tell him in the dream. I can't make it up. And that's not the only time. I had a relative come to me and tell me about hidden money in a piece of furniture. So I called my mother, who, now she's like, she'll believe anything, because she's lived with me for so long. And I said, Mom, so-and-so came to me in the dream last night. You've got to call my cousin and tell them that this money is in this piece of furniture. So she, said, okay, fine, I'll call them and tell them. So she did. And they said, you're never going to believe this. We just took that particular piece of furniture to the dump. So they rushed back to the dump, but somebody had already picked it up. But in my mind, I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that was real. And I had a dream of a friend of mine who was dating someone really seriously, that they were getting married to somebody else. Not long after that, I went to Christmas, where my friends showed up and walked in with this new person that they had met. And guess what? They were getting married. I'm no different than any one of you out there listening. So for all of you who've written into me, I believe you. I believe you've had these dreams. I believe you've had these experiences. And the more that we open our minds and believe that these things are possible, the more that it's going to continue to come through. And I had a dream, it wasn't that long ago. I didn't even know this person's father. The father I knew had passed away, but the father came to me in the dream and showed me that they're cooking out and they're selling barbecue and they're having a good time drinking a beer. And I texted this friend because it was so early, and I said, here, call me. And he called me and I told him about the dream. He goes, Donna, I am cooking the barbecue right now as we speak. I couldn't sleep and this is what I'm doing. I can't make it up. I had to share this with you. I hope that it uplifts and inspires you to believe in the dreams that you're having. Continue to write me in, Donna@DonnaHilfiger.com. I want to hear what's going on in your life because I believe it, because I've experienced it. And when I say I can't make it up, it's real. It's really real. Because I've had proof from the people that I've gone back and told the stories to, and I've got so many more stories, so continue to listen in, because I want to share them with you, and I want you to continue to write me, Donna@DonnaHilfiger.com. Have an awesome week, and thanks for joining me.